good, brother. That's a beautiful point. You know, pride is like it's one of the most important things in this truth, man. You know, one of the most. I'm sorry, humility is one of the most important things. Pride is the most destructive thing in this truth, though.
Right.
Like you said in Proverbs.
Come.
You know, the scriptures say that pride goes before destruction. There's a scripture, has a spirit 144 miles right there.
Spirit.
Yeah, brother. So you got another precept? Right.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to Sirach.
Kind.
This is Sirach, chapter 3 and verse 18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Man, don't you just love somebody who is already great but is still remaining humble? You know, our ultimate example being Yahweh Shai. He was the greatest among men.
That's right.
But guess what? He was made a little lower than the angels, as the scriptures say. Okay, and it was according to the Most High's will to make him equal in a physical aspect to men, because that way he could be made a perfect sacrifice. You know, he'll show us. He showed us how it was done. You know. He was the fulfilling of the law, you know, like he said. He said that I have not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill it. Okay, right. And he definitely did that by what? By remaining humble. But you have to be spiritual to see, you know, when to be, you know, Superman and when to be Clark Kent, so to speak, you know. But 90% of the time, Superman is gonna be Clark Kent. He's not gonna be sleeping with his superhero suit on.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
So, go ahead.
Okay, we're going to go to the last verse. This is Sirach, chapter 10, starting at verse 12. The beginning of pride is when one departeth from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker.
Oh, Salaki, brother, could you go back to Sirach chapter 3 and verse 19?
You want to bring 19?
Yeah.
Sirach.
Yeah, you all saw that, brother.
Okay, this is Sirach chapter 3 and verse 19. Many are in high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek.
Right. Read that first part of that verse again, brother Kushraf.
At 18?
At 19.
At 19. Many are in high place and of renown.
Okay, so you got many men who are just way up there, you know. They winning, bro. Esau, perfect example. You know, perfect example of somebody who just winning. He got it all. That's not what the end game is, though. Okay, the end game is who has it forever, and who's gonna inherit the earth in the world to come, because this world is wasting away quickly, man. You know, it's pretty much gone. You know, it's finished, bro. I mean, it's about to crumble. So, we are to look forward to a new world, okay? And so, those that are in high place, mostly being Esau, but you have a lot of men who are the nation of Israel who are in high place financially. You know, they may have a lot of money and income coming in. You know, they may have a lot of possessions, but those things are all going to be wasted away. Okay, everything in this carnal realm is going to be done away with.
It's all temporal.
It's all temporary, and it's vanity.
Exactly.
You know, that's why Solomon said, "What profit hath a man for all the labor that he does under the sun?" Paraphrasing. So, there's nothing to really glorify on this side. You know, you can go ahead and read the second part of that verse.
But mysteries are revealed unto the meek.
Okay, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. The most important things as far as, well, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times.
That's
right. So by the understanding of these scriptures, we know, the needful things for salvation. Okay? So the scripture says mysteries are revealed unto who? The prideful? The rich? No, the meek, the poor, the humble. You know? That's the key, man. Humility. Just stay meek, bro. It's easier said than done, but it's like when you in that mode of just taking L's, bro, the Most High sees like, okay, cool. All right, he can take that. All right, no, give him some more. Okay, he can handle that situation. Okay, I'm gonna give him some more. Right. But if you flunking the first test, the qualification rounds, you know, how can you run, with horses, so to speak? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and get that last
one. Okay. This is Sirach, chapter 10, verse 12. The beginning of pride is when one departeth from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker. Keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 13. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. And therefore Yahweh brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly.
Okay. So pride is the beginning of sin, man. Okay. Pride is one of the absolute worst qualities to have, and we all have, portions of it in us, but we are, to pray that to be purged out of us, and through this fiery trial that is that we are, experiencing, and that is to come, we are not to think that it's something, outside of what man is supposed to go through, what spiritual men are supposed to go through. Okay, because this cleanses us. Okay, this cleanses our spirit. Our spirit's still dirty. If we were ready to enter into the chariots, Most High just suck us up right now.
Okay.
That's
right.
We're going through this to be cleansed, bro. This is a process. We're not going to be able to take these fleshly vessels, but our spirits still aren't even ready yet, because we're still prideful. Especially as a nation. But individually, we have certain things that we need to work on, and so. Speaking to myself first, pride is the beginning of sin. When you don't want to hear what a brother above you has to say regarding something that is to your edification or to your benefit,
right.
Because you think you already know what perspective he's coming at, and I feel what you're saying, but nah, that's prideful. That's the beginning of sin. Okay, because he's trying to tell you something that truthfully and sincerely. That is likely gonna lead to you becoming a better person, man, in this truth. For you to lead, walk in the path of straightness, okay? To tighten you up, to wash you up, and you pushing them, you pushing them away. And Israel is known for doing that, okay? And so those who are prideful, man, they're gonna be brought down low, like the scripture says. So is that it? Is that on that, brother? You had any more?
A little more.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
The Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes, and set up the meek in their stead.
Right. So he's cast down the throne of those who are prideful. Okay? And we can't wait for Yahweh Shem Yahushai to cast down the throne of these Edomites, man.
That's right.
I mean, it's just gone too far. His time is up.
That's right.
Okay? There's a need for righteous rulership. Okay? And guess who's going to be set up instead of Esau? The meek. Okay? Who's going to rule in the kingdom of heaven? That's what we're fighting for on this side. Okay? First, we're fighting for salvation. And second, we want to rule.
Right.
It's time for us to be men. It's time for us to for our spirits to be free, to rest. Okay? Do all things that the Most High created us for. Go ahead, brother.
Final verse. Yahweh hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations, and planted the lowly in their place.
Right. So we hasten the day where Yahweh Shem Yahushai takes Esau out of his power system, okay, and where he sets us up instead of him, okay. Because then, everlasting life, no more worries, no more tears, no more sorrow. Just paradise, man. Okay? And so, we want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and also double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel, and to the house of David. Shalom.
Shalom.